Hey Sammy, sorry the video is late, but I was really busy gathering all the animals 2 by 2 to put on the ark. What the fuck is going on outside? I drowned. This is not the Seattle I know. I got sidetracked by the Pied Piper of legend who was playing a trumpet in this reggae band. It summoned me. I could not resist his call, so I went in to see this band, and it was really great. It was really wonderful, but I definitely was there a little late, and then it was just uh yeah, I'm soaking wet. But anyway, you asked me a serious question, and it's gonna be another day before my PAX video is ready, so I need to get prepared to give you a serious answer. Ready? Movie magic. Let's talk about non-binary gender. There are two problems with me talking about this. One is I have no personal connection with it, and I know from personal experience with things like this that not having a personal connection to it really changes things. It like once I've made a real personal connection with sexual identity and things like that, it changes how I think about it, because I can put a face to it and can put a character to the trait, right? I think that makes sense because we're actor people. The other thing is I have done no research at all. I know some stuff because I've taken anthropology, and it was really interesting, and I really loved that class, but I haven't actually looked into this new cultural thing of people identifying as non-identities. It's an interesting thing, and I think that's the first thing I want to talk about. This really interesting idea of people identifying as saying that I am not a binary gender. It's saying specifically, I am not a part of this system. That's how I identify as a part of the system. I don't understand. It's very, very complex. A very important thing to remember in this subject is there's a difference between sex, biological sex. Biology says there's male and female. You either have a penis or you have a vagina. That's how that goes right there. But gender is a different thing. Gender refers to how we play our roles in society. Uh, in Western culture, we still look to the nuclear family of this idea that the man is someone who goes and works, and the woman is someone who kind of takes care of the kids, and that's something that we're bucking the trend of day by day by day. But it is still the thing that is it's the umbrella that's over our heads, and it's really hard to get away from that. And it's a very Merocentrist idea to think that is like the normal thing for humans, and it's completely not true. Third genders are have been well recorded and are being a big part of culture in India and Southeast Asia, and here in Native America before us white people came and told them what to do. I think it's really important to remember how many different roles and how many different identities are available to human beings just based on history, and let alone our imagination. We can always identify who we are however we want to, and I think in the long term, I think what we need to do is we need to change the language. And this is something I think about a lot. Is I, being a young-looking guy, get hit on by guys a lot because straight or gay men are pedophiles. We're fucking dirty bastards. And since I look young, I get hit on by guys a lot. And I used to say, "Hey man, I'm not gay." Recently, have changed the language of that I use when I'm approached that way, and say, "Sorry man, I'm not into guys." There's a really important distinction there. I hope that's clear. To say that it's not that I identify in one way or another. It's that I simply am not attracted to this type of person. There's really no other way to say it, right? I'm not attracted to penises. I'm not attracted to that. I'm attracted to boobs and curves and things of that sort. It's hard because you don't want to overgeneralize. You don't want to categorize people and then find out you're wrong in some way, and That's something we have to do as humans. Our brains are pattern recognition machines, and not being able to put somebody into a category is kind of hard for us, but we need to do it because it's an important part of understanding people, to make sure that we don't come to the table with any kind of preconception. As we grow as a society and we understand the how complex sexuality and identity is for people. If we're going to have that many categories, then we just need to not have categories, and we just need to say, I'm into this and I'm not into that. And if you're into men, that doesn't mean you can't like sports. And if you're into, knitting, that doesn't mean you can't lift weights. The point of all this kind of discourse, the point of us trying to advance our society to a point where we're not just tolerant of everybody, but acceptant of every single buddy, is that we are free to be who we are without ever trying to conform to other people's opinions and problems and things. And that's a really hard thing to do, and it's hard enough to do on your own. It's even harder when society is pressing you to be one way or the other. So we need to get away from that. So that's my first go on that, and I hope you have a response to that. I hope you have things to say. My next video will be my video from PAX. I have the day off tomorrow so that I can just do that. I can spend some time on it. I've been learning a lot about video making as we go along here, and this one is going to be definitely another level from what I've been doing, because sitting here in front of a chair is pretty easy. Anyway, look forward to hearing what you have to say about this, and I will talk to you later. Thanks, bye.